She lived on a farm and a German plane actually crashed into her farm, which is pretty interesting.
Ben je 2 minuten stil op 4 mei?
Jazeker.
Ja.
Yes, I will be quiet.
Ja, natuurlijk.
We are.
Yeah,
probably.
I will, now that I know about this, I will be participating.
Ik moet hockey trainen, maar we gaan altijd met het hele team wel even daarvoor zitten.
What do you remember during these 2 minutes?
I guess I reflect on all of the stuff I've learned in history class.
De verliezen die iedereen heeft geleden en de doden die zijn gevallen.
And all of the tragedies that went down during the war.
Sowieso alle slachtoffers alle Nederlandse slachtoffers van oorlogen.
Whatever happened back then in the Second World War.
I try to empathize, of course I can't, with the people that lived in these times, that went through all these events.
Just remembering everyone who didn't deserve what happened to them.
From research, it's shown that students don't know a lot about the Holocaust and that the knowledge is kind of fading away. Do you think it should be remembered more?
Yeah, I think so.
Dat vind ik wel een moeilijke vraag.
I think it would be really valuable for people to learn about the history.
Ik denk dat het aan iedereen zelf is eigenlijk, hoe je daarmee bezig bent.
Now all the people that went through this, that can still tell the stories, they're all dying.
Misschien niet meer gedenken, maar wel meer erover leren in dat opzicht.
So the knowledge get lost, the experiences get lost, the stories get lost.
If we educate the newer generation about these type of things, hopefully that will help prevent it somewhat at least.
I think we should keep these experiences alive.
Betekent de oorlog die we herdenken ook iets persoonlijks voor jou? Of?
Nou, ik heb wel verhalen van mijn opa en oma gehoord erover.
Many of my family members had to leave the country, which is now Poland.
Die kunnen het best wel levendig beleven weer, zeg maar, en erover vertellen. Dus dat vind ik wel heel interessant om over te horen.
They were kind of war refugees. They had nothing. They were living in barns for very long, trying back for food, eating pig brains because they didn't have anything else.
My grandmother, she's from the UK. When she was a little girl, she lived on a farm and a German plane actually crashed into her farm, which is pretty interesting.
What does the 5th of May mean for you?
5th of May is obviously de bevrijdingsdag.
I mean, it's like a holiday or like a celebration in the Netherlands, and I think you should really celebrate it.
Day of celebration, a day of freedom.
Well, I've just found out about Liberation Day, but I guess it's a good thing to celebrate.
Dag van de vrijheid. Ik denk dat het voor veel mensen, veel studenten, mensen van onze leeftijd meer een excuus is om te gaan feesten en de hele dag zuipen. Een beetje een soort Tweede Koningsdag.
Ga jij nog iets vieren op die dag? Of?
Nee, ik moet gewoon werken. Dus,
Usually what we do is we go to festivals.
Nee, ik zit weer in de UB voor scriptie. Dus
Ik ga dit jaar zelf niks doen. Ik ga weer hier de biep in.
Let's see. But how are you celebrating it?